Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are to learn collinear point. By the word collinear, it means on the same line. So we are to have 3 points on this line. And how would you show that these 3 points are actually on the same line? You cannot just to say, oh, I see that they are on the same line. You are to use a mathematical method and prove it. So this is the method. What we do is by taking any two of the 3 points and you are to determine the gradient. And if each 2 points gets you the same gradient, that tells you that these 3 points are on the same line. The reason is, remember, when you are taking the gradient of a straight line, the formula tells you to choose any of the 2 points. So that tells you that any 2 points will give you the gradient of that line. So let's just take the coordinate of the 3 points we have. So x1, y1, and x2, comma, y2. And now I would like to take the gradient between these 2 points. Let's first take the change in x with the corresponding change in y. So let's take the gradient. So m1 is equal to change in y1 divided by change in x1. And this point is x3 comma y3. And now I'm going to take the gradient in between x2, y2 and x3, y3. So I believe you should have somewhat like this. So you have change in x2 and change in y2. So your m2 should be change in y2 over change in x2. So let's give the conclusion. If your m1 is equal to m2, then we say the 3 points are collinear. They lie on the same line. Suppose you have 3 points that lies on the same line, and we know the coordinates of 2 points, and one of them, the x value is missing, and we are to determine the x value of this coordinate. Let's state our statement. By taking any 2 points, you get your gradient 1, and by taking another 2 points, you should get your gradient 2, and your gradient 1 should always equal to your gradient 2. You are to express gradient in terms of formula. So recall your formula. You should have y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And on the right, you should take another 2 points and find its gradient. So in a similar way, we can write y3 minus y2 over x3 minus x2. And now we are to assign each point a coordinate. So we start from this 3 comma minus 2. Let's assign it x1, y1. And in a similar way, x2, y2, x3, y3. And now we are to substitute and solve. Let's start from y2 minus y1. So y2 is 2 minus minus 2 over 4 minus 3. And on the other side, you should start from y3 as 6 minus 2 over x minus 4. Let's simplify the equation. I believe you should have 4 over 1 is equal to 4 over x minus 4. So let's take the reciprocal of both sides. You should have 1/4 is equal to x minus 4 over 4. So we are to multiply both sides by 4. That gives you 1 is equal to x minus 4. And add both sides by 4. You should get your final answer as x is equal to 5. And we find the coordinate of x as 5.